Welcome to Memorial Stadium and the sea of red in the heartland of Lincoln, Nebraska. An uncommon place and home to an uncommon program with a championship pedigree. The Huskers will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Throwing right. He's got it. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cornhuskers are in the hurry up. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown! You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Running it to the right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. It'll be a draw. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down marker.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown! And here comes the offense on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that first down marker.
And I think fans get upset sometimes, like, run your route past the sticks so we get the first down, but nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Jackson will throw. Quickly complete. And they...
Second down.
Few on that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Quick completion on the out route. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Hoosiers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat an eye. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, that's just kind of frustrating for an offense. You move the ball all the way down the field. You got an opportunity on 3rd down, and you can't protect your quarterback. You get the sack, and now it's probably field goal time if you make a field goal.
Splits the uprights, it's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage of running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Nelson. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that up.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Encroachment. Defense. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. Swings it out to the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Looking for a block. It's Hall. He gets a block. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's not afraid to go deep. He got it into the end zone. Touchdown. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Gonna run it. It's Stanley. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Caught in the backfield. It's forward. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable.
And they got him for the sack.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the 1st half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab on the left. And an absolutely fierce. Giving up size, still got him on the turf.
I'll say this, man, in college football you see a lot of bad tackling. We didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
He gets it out to the 17. The cover unit right there to make the stop. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Oh, he wants it all. Brings it in down the left side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Huskers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players.
And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll go to the counter. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Line gets set, first down. He's going to pass. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
Well, this guy has shown up time and time again for his football team. Top 10 statistically in passing yardage this year, but it's been in big games, in big moments where he's really shined. And that's why this guy is in contention to win the Heisman Trophy.
After the incompletion, looking at second down. He's looking to throw. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're bringing heat. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. They want to finish the... So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. On the run, it's Martin. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson gonna throw it. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give out of the gun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. On the move, it's Hall. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Cornhuskers racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Well, the offense ought to go buy a lottery ticket because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Going up top. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quarterback moving. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. And the Huskers look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on 1st down, make that 2nd down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Tackled, but he has a 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. They've got him looking wide, but they're going to throw it. Moving away from pressure. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he can throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
It's caught downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they... Offense getting set for 1st down. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
All right, they showed this in the first half, right? Loaded up, ran the football, had some success. What do they do in the second half? Come back now, pull some guys, go the other direction, have success. Great job by the coaching staff.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Jackson will throw. Got the quick pass. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come in.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. That is a costly penalty on this defense. Now they're dealing with a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
It's pretty obvious. This defense came into this one knowing they were going to have to play a complete game until there were zeros on the clock, especially against this quarterback. You cannot take your foot off the gas. And that's exactly what they're doing here. Late in the 4th quarter, they're still bringing it, and they get another sack.
They'll run the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. He looks that one in nicely. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
You got to have better tackling in the back end on defense. The guy didn't have the first once he had the ball in his hand, but because you missed the tackle, they've now got a fresh set of downs.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Catch in the middle, it's Foley. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They want to just keep throwing it. He's got it on the run. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up.
When you're a defense, you have a choice. Do you play man or do you play zone? They sat back in zone. That might change. They might change their mind and try to switch to man here shortly in the future.
Jackson gonna throw it. Touchdown, Indiana! And first down for this offense. He wants to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Cornhuskers headed quickly to the line.
Second down coming up.
Looking to throw on second down. Unloads it downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30. Touchdown, Huskers! And once he found open... Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Line getting set on second down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. Just goes right through the wicket. Brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it inside the 30. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
First and goal, Indiana.
Jackson will throw. Into the end zone. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. They'll try to get on the same page this time. 2nd and 10 from the 31. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets...
Lofts one high and deep. Makes the catch on the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Good timing on the quick out. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! And the pummeling has started. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
They'll throw it on first down. Makes his connection. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here comes the offense on second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Quick strike complete. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Unleashes one. On target over the middle. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And the Hoosiers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. The aerial assault continues. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And makes the grab in the end zone. Quarterback empties his backfield. He'll start this drive firing. He makes a grab. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Offense set on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his target down the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to him. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll